name's Tom Green, as I always like to say. First off, I think the music's too loud, but also, as I always like to say, hog is the word. Welcome everyone to Off the Grid. It's the time every other Sunday-ish where we all get together and watch some weird wrestling that I've found online and just have some giggles, some riffs, some ha-has, and all that jazz. Welcome to everyone on both Twitch and YouTube watching tonight. I see Jonathan Mayer, I see Brian Dermody, the man, the myth, the legend. Glad you were able to make it on time. Scuffling Hillbilly, here we go indeed. Love these streams, says GM Spectre, and I love you being here. Hey, Sean Drotz. Shout out to El Gooch, which I believe is Spanish for the Gooch. The Big Core. Well, it's the Big Core. Welcome. Brenticus Maximus is here on Twitch, as well as our YouTube pals, Tom Tanaka, Dave of Dave's channel, and the Nation of Peacock. Thank you so much for the kind words in your comment there. It's a hard time for me too. So I'm here, you're here, we're all here to enjoy some weird stuff I've found on the internet. This is the IWF. It's a startup promotion in the early 90s by, as I'm trying to maneuver my light here. What happened was the sun went down like 10 minutes ago, so it completely messed up my lighting. What was I going to say? IWF is a weird startup promotion started by Eddie Mansfield, most famously known as the wrestler who cut his forehead on 2020 back in 1985 and got blackballed from the industry. I see a lot of other folks have joined. Weed Fudge, thanks for the follow about 5-10 minutes ago. I appreciate that. No, you stick it. Hello to you as well. CWB TV, hello on YouTube. Prime Time at a bunch of numbers. Hello to you as well. And Canadian Too Cold Scorpio is here on YouTube, as well as Shrooms and Metal. Hell yeah. So before we get into the show, I just want to remind everyone we have a Twitch goal. We're getting closer. We are about, as of like an hour ago, we were like 35 away. I think we're 34 now. 34 followers away on Twitch from 1,000. And once we hit 1,000, we're going to do a Ready to Rumble watch along. So if you're wanting to watch that cinematic masterpiece with the whole gang over on Twitch and you're not following already, go ahead and do so. Get on that, twitch.tv/notthattomgreen. So yeah, we can do it. We're real close. I say maybe a couple weeks away, but if you want to make it faster, just jump on it. Get everybody to follow. So, also, hello Raleigh. Hello, I am not a nugget, Blackheart. I too am a fan of Owen Hart. Glad to have you here. Chip Sanity. Hello. So, without any further ado, as the numbers have like jumped in the last minute or so, so happy. I was afraid. I'm running up against that NXT show, and people like NXT now, apparently. So, I was afraid nobody would be here. And I'm talked so long that the music has stopped. Anyway, let's get into the show. I need to scooch on over. So, as FYI, Rims and Metal, thanks for the Twitch follow.
He hails from the state of Minnesota.
Well, as always, let me know how the audio is.
He is the current international
Scoot over a little more.
He's a boisterous.
So this is at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida.
He sure does CL each and every week in the squared circle. Cliff Anderson.
On commentary is our old pal Kevin Kelly. This is WrestleMania 8 season. That's right, Brian. We're real close to seeing what pictures Ric Flair has of Elizabeth. We're real close to my dad taking me to the Hoosier Dome and us leaving halfway through the show because we had such bad seats.
He sure did. CL caught the television champion by surprise, as does that hip toss and the arm drag.
I didn't catch this dude's first name, but he is a fake Anderson.
Anderson, of course, the classic wrestling style.
Thank you so much, Prime Time.
He uses all to hold.
Yeah, their television champion is a fake Anderson brother.
Now Chris Proctor is the man standing in wait for another shot from Cliff Anderson. Beautiful shoulder tackle.
I believe the
Crocodile drops down.
Crocodile is his name.
Goes to throw the drop
He's
kick.
wrestling Lance Anderson. Thank you. Oh, that's I get it. Lance Von Erich. Okay, I get it. Never mind.
KK, because he's always thinking ahead.
Oh, jeez. Cliff Anderson. Thank you, Brian. I don't think there ever were fake Armstrong brothers. There were so many that they didn't have to fake them.
No, you got to be ready for a counter.
Beautiful high vertical suplex. Crocodile McKenzie sent down hard. From
Crocodile McKenzie. That's a great name.
Working over the back this
Crocodile
week.
McKenzie.
Drops
Big
the
fan of that
down
name.
to the back of the neck, softening him up maybe for that
Stretch Armstrong. You got a good point. No, you stuck it.
Referee Randy
Yeah,
Eller.
Cliff Anderson against Crocodile McKenzie for the IWF TV title. We're opening up.
Anderson just a little bit better than him this week. Breaks the back.
Again, the referee is the local weed plug.
Crowd here at Soundstage 23, jam-packed to the rafters as always.
Oh, hey, Midnight Fowler. Yes, I should have hired this guy. I agree.
McKenzie's
Much better Cliff.
Inside the squared circle. Now you see the vicious style.
Again, this is Universal Studios. So, like, imagine you're a kid going to the theme park in, like, 92, experiencing some rides, and then you need to get in from the heat. Oh, Anderson spine buster.
And that'll do it. Count of one, count of
Two.
two. Wait a second.
Wait a second. He almost made impact with that. Oh, shitty punch. He threw a backyarder punch. Oh, Brian looked up Cliff Anderson's obituary. Apparently it said he was in the Wrestler Hall of Fame.
By not putting him away when you got him.
The spinebuster was the move. He could have gotten the 3 count now.
Yeah, you could tell it's at Universal Studios because they have a Universal Studios sign on the apron that you can't see.
Does he keep him down? Oh, come on. Bell sounds.
Yeah, when you watch these tapings, you wonder why would they ever ditch these guys for WCW?
This week. Chris Proctor down.
Honestly, Cliff Anderson looks more like Brock Anderson's dad than Arn.
Totally vicious. Cliff Anderson wins. We're gonna have
Who the fuck's this guy?
With Chris the Dr. Proctor. Stay tuned.
Is that Dr. Proctor?
With the man that took Cliff Anderson to the limit last week for the TV title, Chris the Dr. Proctor.
Chris the Dr. Proctor. Hell yeah. That guy rules. Also, if Kevin Kelly's, like, concerned about kids being trafficked and kidnapped, that's where you start.
You know what this guy's problem is? He don't know when his time's up. Hey, come here. Let me tell you
Also,
something.
weren't the Andersons from Minnesota? Oh. Hey, I will say Kevin Kelly so far has been better on here than he was on Collision. Oh, all right. There we go. Dr. Proctor. Oh, yeah. Like, he looks like he's wearing a wig. He looks like he's wearing a hair metal Halloween costume. The IWF Power in Paradise Tour. Essentially, they were running indie shows in Florida. I saw a question. Chip Sanity, was this Universal's answer to Disney having WCW? No, they were first. They were gone from Universal by the time WCW got Disney.
Superstars in action. Monday, April 13th, 7:30 bell time, Fort Pierce, St. Lucie County Civic Center. See Dirty Dickie.
I believe that's Eddie Mansfield doing the voiceover.
Dynamite Express. Friday, April 10th, 8 o'clock bell time. Orlando, Central Florida Fairgrounds.
Is that like the old school answer to those like Effie's Big Gay Brunches? Is it having a show sponsored by Straight? Also, I apologize for the audio dips here and there. It's the best I can do with the audio from when this was taped.
See Kendall Windham, Nasty Ronnie, the Possessor, Blackjack
Kendall Windham, and the Possessor.
In your area. Don't miss it.
The Kevin Kelly in Collision was rough. You don't even know like half the guys' names.
Professional wrestler, become part of the fast-paced slam bam world of professional wrestling.
The fast-paced slam bam world of professional wrestling. Yes, Eddie Mansfield, same guy. Yep. One and the same.
You have tried the rest, so learn from the best at the IWF Training Center by calling area code 407-438.
You tried the rest, or you? Does he think that like everybody watching at home is just going around to wrestling schools?
Ostrich Farms of North America presents Ostrich Talk. Do ostriches like hats?
Ooh, this one's mine. This hat is mine.
Gimme. So wait, this is a hotline where you can call and talk to ostriches?
I don't know.
This is a
What
great
is
opportunity
happening?
for you and your family to find out about the myths and mysteries of ostriches. Discover their relationship to the
Oh,
dinosaurs.
it's a.
Call Bubba on the Ostrich Talk line for daily tour.
It is.
Located 2 miles south of Riverview.
So it's a farm of ostriches, but also they have an ostrich hotline.
Hi, my name's Jim Bone. I'm the president of South Florida Cruises.
Jim Bone.
Sunny South Florida. I'm talking about cruising.
Don't hide your
This is a
excitement, buddy.
decade. It's an all-inclusive package. That's 8 to 12 sumptuous meals, onboard activities, all kinds
Yes,
of
Ken
different
Bone's
amenities.
father. Thank you. I was about to make that joke.
Early
Boxes
the
with
next
God.
More important,
Yeah,
South
Jim
Florida
Bone. I want to go on the Jim Bone
$300
cruise.
to as high as $1,500 off.
I can definitely say, with authority, these are already the best commercials we've ever seen in one of these streams. Yes, Primetime. Kendall Windham was working for the IWF at this point. 1-800-927-SHIP.
Remember, everyone knows the price of
Remember,
everything and the value of nothing. Cruising is the
I don't think it's a
only
Florida
value
accent.
of the 90s. Go for it.
You just said the motto of the 90s is go for it?
He could have been an engineer.
Why are you picking on this guy?
A teacher.
Jim Bone, I bet he does. Thank you, Sean Drox.
But rather than wear any one of those hats, he chose to wear all of them. He's a Florida farmer.
He's a Florida farmer.
And making his mark
Could have been
in
an
the
engineer.
grocery store, too.
But no.
Making his way to the ring at this time. He hails from another land.
We got Pyro!
290 pounds.
Oh shit. This is Thor. I've seen Thor once before. This might even be the match I saw him in.
Impressive show here at Soundstage 23. Well, only in the IWF.
Thor, the two rows of fans are so excited to see Thor.
Of a Greek god.
Is the ring announcer that one dude from ESPN, the baseball guy? Fuck is his name? Like, kind of an older fella with like glasses and a beard. Hopefully somebody knows who I'm talking about.
Big forearm smashes.
Kenny Mayne. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, the ring announcer looks like Kenny Mayne. Or Charlie Steiner. Thank you. That's who it is. Yes, Charlie Steiner's who I'm thinking. CBJ fan, got it.
Not going to outsmart me, Joe Bruce says the Incredible Thor. What's he going to do? Look at this.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Belly to back suplex, Joe Bruce.
Why would you do that? Why would you be like, yeah, I'll let Thor give me a backdrop driver? Now I would like to see Thor in 1992 All Japan.
And he took it right to Cliff Anderson.
Well, he certainly did, Kevin Kelly. He jumped on him like he ought to.
The referee appears to need to go to the bathroom.
Look at the agility in this credible Thor.
Yes, Alberto Garcia, yes. At least this Thor is not Tony Halme, the actual Nazi that we've talked about before on
No
here.
other man in the sport can do that.
No, it's not Scott Hudson. It's Kevin Kelly and some like local Florida
Grabs him
guy.
by the ears and sends Joe Bruce down.
I have to think grabbing somebody by the ears is illegal. Hey, Phil on YouTube, yes, that is Kevin Kelly. One and the same.
Easily scoops up
The job guy looks like he's like genuinely scared.
Big slam.
Like, I've never seen a guy for a body slam like have his hands up like, oh no, oh god.
The Incredible Thor is still on a quest for
Yes, Jonathan, I'm glad you noticed. The ladies' bathing suit strap across the back of that singlet as Thor literally bounces this dude. You earned that, Thor. You flex. You flex, buddy.
You know, when you focus on one individual.
The penultimate warrior. Love it, Brian.
To who's running up behind you. And he's
I have to think if this guy is still alive,
boom, pin you in one
that,
touch.
like, he
That's
has
right.
a DVD of this match. Oh, this guy couldn't run the ropes. But, like, his nephew or something made him, that he shows everybody at the auto shop that he works at now. Oh gosh, this guy really can't run the ropes. That was impressive. He jumped like halfway across the ring.
Crowd at soundstage 23 is calling for it.
Oh, they coming alive, baby.
They want to see. It is.
Oh gosh.
Hammer time.
Why? Oh, got him right in the jaw.
Mere formality, CL.
1, 2,
The
3.
Joe Bruce is done.
It's over, baby.
The incredible
The
Thor.
incredible one.
Hello, Mr. Green Mist, aka Scotland Green. I think we watched this match in the Pro Wrestling Potluck before. If we have not, might be another Thor match. But thank you so much for coming out. Check out Scotland streams Thursday at 9 p.m. Viewers submitted matches, angles, segments, etc. Big hodgepodge of fun. 9 p.m. Twitch.tv/Mr. Green Mist.
Than Thunder and Lightning. Well, as you can see, Kevin Kelly, we've
Thunder and Lightning, the one on the on Kevin Kelly's left is Jeff Farmer, not the Yep guy, NWO Sting. Alright, sad news from Commodore Amigo.
You know, Kevin,
Incredible Thor passed away in 2007.
for not giving us a title shot. As long as we've been waiting, as much as we've been through, when we do finally get our shots, we're not just going to beat them.
Wait, is that guy British?
We're going to hurt them bad. And when it's all said and done, and when all the smoke is cleared, there'll be still one more challenge for the Heartbreakers.
And that's going to be Thunder and Lightning.
There's cars driving by. Was that sign close enough to the road that you could pick up cars? I always thought that was like in the middle of the park.
Heartbreakers have made them play the waiting game. Could it be for too long, gentlemen?
They're frozen there. Kevin Kelly, you're not supposed to go on for a paragraph when they pose. Just be like, back to you.
Thursday, April 24th, 8 o'clock bell time.
Yeah. As I'm standing here with Thunder and Lightning, they're going to wrestle the Power Breakers later, or the Heartbreakers, whoever. They're going to do great. They got great muscles. We got a great show. Kevin.
See all the IWF superstars in action. Monday, April 13th, 7:30 bell time, Fort Pierce, St. Lucie County Civic Center.
Okay, it was in the parking lot. Okay, so cars were just driving by in the parking lot as these guys were shooting this promo. They couldn't even like put somebody out to be like, hey, can we stop for a second?
Sponsored by Straight.
Oh, Dickie Slater
8 o'clock bell time.
on this house show for the IWF. Exactly, Midnight Cutler. Not even the real Jeff Farmer.
The Golden Nugget, Flea Market, 7:30 bell time. See Kendall Windham, Nasty Ronnie, the Possessor, Blackjack.
By the way, Kendall Windham, I
superstar in your
think this is post his family's whole issues with counterfeiting money.
Visions of beauty, visions of grace. All this and more, only at Visions of Lace.
Visions of Lace.
Headquarters with the largest selection
Oh
of
boy.
prom dresses in Central Florida. Exclusively
These
for
commercials have been
We also
I
have
didn't even
selection
pre-watch
of
them.
5 evening wear, cocktail
Visions
dresses,
of Lace.
swimwear, and lingerie.
I might get
now,
taken off of
$50
YouTube for the
with the purchase of each prom dress.
the
Visions of
hatness.
Lace, located in the heart of Central Florida.
Yeah, this is for you, Brian.
Call 665-5093.
The Kindle supply the counterfeit Henderson. Love it. Yeah, I can hear that Nation of Peacock. Eddie Mansfield is kind of doing like a bootleg Michael Hayes voice. These are some horny commercials.
Feel great, meet wonderful people. Lifestyle fitness centers in
Hell yeah, I
Lakewood
know you
and
stick it.
Winnebago.
Join now and get 30 days free. And be sure to ask about our pay-as-you-go program.
So you just show up with like a check every time?
Americans never run from a fight. When we pull together, our strength is awesome.
This fake
If we're
John
gonna save
Wayne?
American jobs, we got to give American.
Is this the guy
fighters
that
a
played
fair
John
shot.
Wayne at Universal?
Bill Kerry Ford has asked you to consider, just to consider today's Ford. Before you buy an import,
Hi, I'm Wayne
give 'em a
John.
shot. Quality? Hell, I'll give you quality. Today's Ford.
Hell, I'll
is the
give you
best-built
quality.
cars in the
Also, you need
world.
slurs?
Bill Kerry
I'll
Ford.
slur
Give 'em a
anybody.
shot.
Heart disease remains the nation's #1 killer. It can strike anyone at any time and often without warning.
What a chipper commercial. Heart disease. You're gonna die of it. We're all gonna die. See that guy back there? He's dying right now.
Structuring your diet to avoid fats and cholesterol and getting regular exercise.
That shit you're eating, it's horrible for you. Stop it.
heart disease is concerned, we're responsible for
Sad or horny? That sounds like a game on your show, Scotland. Sad or horny?
Fans, Kevin Kelly here with the Dynamite Express. Randy Fuller, rockin' Randy Rhodes. Gentlemen, the situation
Randy Fuller and
with the
rockin'
Bad
Randy
Boys
Rhodes.
has
That's
escalated
not
beyond
the Randy
competition.
Rhodes,
now
by
it's
the
seeming
way.
to get very personal.
You know, that's right, very personal. And if it's a fight you boys want, it's a fight you're gonna get. Bad Boys, I don't.
I'm sorry, I'm not a big one for like. You have to be big and muscular to be believable in wrestling, but these guys are going to fight thunder and
Throw a
lightning?
yellow flag for interference. Bad Boys, you want to come down to the ring and interfere in our match and grab my
Kevin,
leg?
give me that
3D,
microphone.
baby, 2 boots,
Look how
1 kiss.
sad
It
Kevin
doesn't
Kelly
matter where
looks.
it's at. You wanna
That somebody took
You
his
gotta fight,
microphone.
Kevin, excuse me. But it doesn't matter. We can do it right here at Universal Studios, Florida. If you're listening, come on.
I have no doubt that
Express,
fake Randy
we're the
Rhodes can
team to beat,
shred.
baby.
Yes,
If
we
you want to
fudge.
get in our face, we're going to slap you right upside the head because the fans don't like you and we don't like you.
So wait, thunder and lightning are the bad guys?
Very animated right now. The Dynamite Express very hot. The Bad Boys. though,
Everybody
are
looks
safe for the high ground, and
sad.
more to come.
Like when they're not talking, everyone. Did everybody watch that heart disease commercial?
Tennessee. They weigh in at a combined weight of 455 pounds.
They have to be from Memphis.
Rockin' Randy Rhodes, the
They just have to be.
Express. Your referee for the
Your dad looked pretty dope in '92 then, Stephen J. Neptune, man. If your dad looked like the guy on the left.
If it's a war you want, it's a war you got. Bad Boys. You better
Generic,
be ready
like
for
that's a very well made
the
sign.
Memphis High Flyers
I assume they were handed that at the door.
Dynamite Express.
Eddie Mansfield's just off drawing like generic lucha masks. Getting a clap started before the match.
Set to go for some tag team action,
Oh shit, I didn't even see the guys were already in the ring. Who the?
and it's time for action.
They're facing those guys.
Fuller first to move out. Locks up, collar and elbow to the side. Headlock goes to Nuclear Assassin. I believe that's
The Nuclear
Hard
Assassins.
to tell with these moves, though. Double
Holy
tough
shit.
and identical. Big shoulder tackle sends Fuller down. Fuller goes across. Leapfrog. Beautiful hip toss. And how about one?
The Dynamite Express is like, who are two tag teams we like? Okay, we'll just be those two. We'll just be them. Like, the Dynamite Express is the name you make up for your E-Fed 80s babyface team.
Off the Irish whip. Double boots to
The Nuclear Assassins have way better names. What the hell's going on here? Oh gosh.
And Randy Rhodes turns it into an
0 for 2. I'm like, if they do Poison Ranas to these guys, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, they have a stage for the announcers.
You know, pictures worth 10,000.
The referee is totally an Elvis impersonator.
Well, now the Nuclear Assassin back in the ring. He's angry and frustrated.
Hey, Combat Camera on YouTube.
Outpower the Dynamites.
Oh, this Nuclear Assassin Stiffsky.
The Nukes will try to use their power.
The Nukes. I love that. That's the abbreviation we've decided on. That's the shorthand. The Nukes. They do kind of give off some Inferno vibes. Yes, I am not a nugget.
Fires him across, double elbow smash.
Like, other than the failed double reverse teabag thing, these guys aren't bad.
They are fantastic, baby. They move like grease lightning and got, I guess they got 10,000 moves. They sure do.
Mr. Green Mist with the sub. Thank you so much. I always, if you're on Twitch, I always say it. I never beg for subs, but they give me strength. They are my Deca. I put them in a syringe and stick it in my butt cheek. Thank you so much. And just an FYI, as a follow-up, we were discussing a sub goal on Twitch last week for when those WCW Saturday Night Neon signs. I looked into it. Stash Pages is currently not selling them. If they do in the future, we'll definitely work towards that.
For the Nuclear Assassins. Goes to the rear chin lock. Wait a second. See how the Bad Boys have just hit the ring.
The Bad Boys. Okay, they're heels.
Oh, Kevin Kelly. They're choking him with a chain.
They've got a chain.
They're choking him with a chain.
On Randy Fuller. They're choking the life out of him. Referee Rick Garcia doesn't see what's going on.
What are they doing, KK?
Oh, no. Pile driver on the floor.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, stuff pile driver.
Oh, my God. Out of it. They just
Oh, he's having a seizure on the floor. Like me,
I don't believe what just happened. Randy Fuller. Just took the spike pile driver on the
Now, they should just be called the Heels. If you're gonna just call your team the Bad Boys.
The Bad Boys said divide and conquer. We've got to get some help from Randy Fuller.
I guarantee you this kid's neck's broke.
Oh my God.
Hey, Optimum Vision, welcome.
Bell sounds.
This kid's hurt.
We've got to get some help.
Kids
I gotta go
hurt.
down and get some help.
You have what it takes to become a professional wrestler. Become part of
Do
the
I?
fast-paced, slam-bam world of professional wrestling by joining the official IWF
Yes, Nation of Peacock, you wouldn't see a
Learn
damn thing
training
outside the
executing
ring.
methods from
No
professionals
lights.
And find out what it takes to become a superstar in pro wrestling. You have tried the rest, so learn from the best. At the
No, those are not the
Training
Colossal
Center by
Kongs. The Colossal Kongs are way bigger than those dudes.
438-64.
Colossal Kongs, I believe, are Texas guys.
438-6411. Don't miss it. Be there.
Be there.
Would you like to have a book
Shout out
club,
Rowan
a
Fresh with the
baseball
erotic Eric Fontaine
playground, a
emojis.
waterbed, or a bedroom group?
Come over to Polk County's oldest and largest waterbed
That
store.
doesn't feel like that woman was forced to do that at all. Credit for everyone. In other words, these beds were stolen.
When you come in, tell them Becky sent
That's a
you
good
to
point,
get
Brian. They break a guy's neck. Do you have what it takes to do that?
Across from Southeast Plaza in Winter Haven.
Lifestyle waterbeds. That is absolute. I was there for half the show. The immovable. I was supposed to point out his flaws. Hi, buddy. Love you. Order on Cablevision.
Are you a Vietnam veteran? Do you
No.
have a child who has a genetic or handicapping condition? Do you need individual or family counseling? If you don't know where to turn, the American Legion
Why
Vietnam
are
Veterans
seriously
Family
these
Assistance
commercials
Program
are
can
all
help.
either horny or
Call
sad.
1-800-393-1136 to gain access to the health services and counseling you need. 1-800-393-1136.
Hey, Fire Pro Spooky.
Make the right connection with the American Legion Vietnam Veterans Family Assistance Program.
Wait, what does the Vietnam part have to do with the kid?
Hey, I'm Mike Pacelli.
I'm Lisa.
She's my lovely co-host, and this week we have a...
Oh shit, we need to do a Mike Pacelli show stream.
Looks like this.
This has gotta be on YouTube.
And I'm going to be on the Pacelli Show Friday night. Pacelli, I heard what you said about IWF wrestlers being a bunch of weenies.
Oh shit, Nasty Ned Brady's gonna be on the Mike Pacelli show.
TV 32. Don't miss it.
Oh man. Seriously, I would love to watch the Mike Pacelli show. I'm gonna look that up after we're done.
In this sport.
Got the Bad Boys here. These are every, like, 2024 indie wrestler that are like, I'm old school. Woo.
Have you ever heard the saying, to be foretold is to be forewarned? We warned him last week.
That's a lot of big words for that guy.
You're going down, pal. And the Bad Boys say something, you can bank on it, and you can believe it. Because no story we ever told.
That is a great mullet. Yes.
You know Kevin Kelly, the Dynamite Express, are renowned as the high flyers here in the IWF.
Is he doing Lanny
You
Poffo?
need two wings to fly, and it seems to me one of the wings has gone down. And Randy Rhodes, one thing left for you to do. That's crash and
I cannot. Every promo, Kevin Kelly looks disgusted and sad. Like he heard somebody say the word Obama. Yes, little Kevin Kelly, who's 4 inches taller than all the wrestlers. He's coming out now. Oh, we got a manager. Oh, are these are the Heartbreakers? Okay. I love how the enhancement guys are fighting back. That guy's not selling. That guy is awesome. He would not sell for the quote-unquote stars. That was great. The Caribbean Kid is like, you guys suck. I know I'm here to lose to you, but I'm not. Oh, shh.
Oh, the Heartbreaker CL are just vicious, mean, and angry.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Please don't kill him, please don't kill him. Oh.
You know, Kevin Kelly and all rights, these guys.
Oh, Big Till. Is that Tilly? The dude from Phi Delta Slam?
Weeks ago,
from TNA?
Jack Mulligan did to him. And I guess they kind of fixed
Oh.
it when they found out that Black Jack Mulligan had no business in ring.
All right, it is Big Tilly. Thank you, Brian. Yes.
A lot of trouble since he came into the International Wrestling Federation. You know, his reputation speaks for itself. But the Heartbreakers are the true
Coco Beware,
champions.
W-H-E-R-E. Thank you, Big Four.
$15,000, the largest fine ever levied in the IWF.
Hey, Daniel Wilson. Yes, Too Cold Scorpio. That's Canadian Too Cold Scorpio. He rules.
Totally disgusting situation from the former champions, and they have paid dearly.
I love how Big Tilly's just like, he's big, but he's just like, oh shit. I think he knocked that guy out. Big Tilly's just like a big, like normal looking guy. And then his partner is gassed out of his fucking mind.
Mr. Terrific all over this young Ron Lane.
Mr. Terrific. Big Tilly and Mr. Terrific. That is right, Brian. He did play the Blue Tilly at the ECW, the fake ECW TNA show. I love that. And they had a fake Lupus, too, which was Samuel Shaw, a.k.a. the Bunny, I think, in the Wyatt Six. Their manager appears to be Chris Candido's grandpa.
Well, I guess he kind of lost control. These guys are on a mission, you know.
More vicious than I've ever seen the Heartbreakers.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you get something stolen from you, Kevin Kelly. You fight fire with fire, and hey,
Gotta put his boot up. Just put his foot all the way in the ring. You're supposed to put your foot on the turnbuckle. This guy is just like, fuck it, I'm stepping over the top rope.
And his nephews know all about it. Oh, big chopper.
The manager looks like he wants to sell me a Ford Taurus.
Oh, this young man is
no money down for the first 90 days. Also, here's a chain.
From the Heartbreakers.
Notice how they haven't let the one guy in the ring, the Caribbean Kid, since he decided to fire up on them.
Oh, you can hear the cackle from Champagne Kane at ringside.
Champagne Kane?
Now Big Till.
That's another great name.
Look on his face.
I hate that all these great names were wasted on a show that nobody saw. Champagne Kane.
There you see Champagne Kane.
Well, he's sending a message, isn't he?
Yeah, sending a message. Looks like he let
yeah, I think we're gonna get the finish. I don't think they're letting Caribbean Kid back in. Oh my gosh. What the hell? That was both cool and they messed it up at the same time. Oh, here we go. The Winchesters, aka the Smoking Guns. But I thought Thunder and Lightning were feuding with them. I am so confused. This tag team scene is all messed up. How is Billy Gunn in 2024 like the size of 3 Billy Guns in 1992? I know the answer. It's rhetorical.
That ought to be illegal. That's illegal, Kevin Kelly.
I mean, technically it is. Thank you so much, Willie Zoot, for the cheers. The tag team champions with no belts. Kevin Kelly approves of taking a rope and wrapping it around somebody's neck.
You know, we take a lot of beatings, but let me tell you one thing. We can take a beating, we can give a beating even better.
Imagine going back in time and telling that guy right there that in 2024 he'd be still not only in wrestling, but his ring name would be Daddy Ass. the belts in their jeans are holding up.
Holding up. Tell you something now, Black Jack Mulligan talking to you. The World Heavyweight Championship. A lot of things has happened to me in the last month. Mondo Clean was seen leaving town.
That's right, Mondo Clean, aka Damian Demento. I believe the one guy. The Guns got their jobs in the WWF off this show too. So people did get jobs from the IWF, but also, yeah, Damian Demento, aka Mondo Clean.
Skyrocket before the history of wrestling. Seeing you gotta be worried. Flair, I know you worried sick.
Shout out Matthew Rasu on YouTube.
put on that pickup truck because you have never seen ever in your life wrestling like you've seen it until you see the IWF get down.
The IWF?
People foaming at the mouth, people falling in the aisles, thrombosis happening about every 5 minutes. The Long Riders, Blackjack Mulligan, those two big monsters, babies, Thunder and Lightning. IWF is the happening thing. Be there.
Hi, kids.
If you can't tell, Blackjack Mulligan was the booker.
Lightning, and we'd like to thank you for watching the IWF.
We've seen and talked to you a lot this past year.
And all your cards and all your letters really mean a
Like
lot.
seriously, is the non-NWO Sting one British? I never noticed that.
Taking good care of yourselves.
That's right, and we hope that everybody remembers the 3 basic
Also,
rules.
great idea to record a promo right next to like a running
Definitely
fountain.
say no to drugs.
And if you go by Thunder and Lightning's rules and eat smart and get plenty of exercise, you too can someday be the best.
There's no doubt about it.
Thunder and Lightning. Thunder and Lightning, good afternoon.
How do you do? Nice to see you.
Where's the star?
That's a pretty good.
Hey, how about a dance? Come on.
Oh, we got the Three Stooges. Oh no, that's not. No.
We'll start dancing. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's something. I'm telling you.
This is what we needed. This is the Universal Studios promotional tie-in that we never got with WCW or TNA really. TNA went on the Scooby-Doo ride. Marx Brothers, that's right. Why couldn't I not think of their names?
For the month of April, Bennett Auto Sales is giving away all our cars free.
I will say shout out to the IWF for being able to sell commercials to enough companies that they're not repeating any. Granted, they are the weirdest commercials I've ever seen.
2 locations in Largo and Orlando.
At Bennett Auto Sales, everybody rides.
Oh, another sad commercial. This is the one. This is the one for Jesus.
It's called Our Heavenly Father's Plan, and it's a gift from the Church of Jesus.
Even Jesus trying to sell VHS
without
tapes.
obligation when you call toll-free 1-800-538-6644.
The Marx Brothers should have worked the IWF and been the IWF Marks.
The inspiring music and messages on this 30-minute videotape can bring a greater sense of purpose to your life.
Like, it just looks like this tape's gonna make you sad.
And what comes after this
What if I'm in a good mood? All these people just found out they have heart disease.
By calling this toll-free number and receiving your free videotape, you'll learn that you're not alone in your values of honesty and personal morality. They're part of our Heavenly Father's plan for personal peace.
These
and
people are
so
Mormons.
please phone
They're
now for
happy.
your free copy of our Heavenly
You
Father's
godless, sad heathens.
538-6644.
You will go to hell if you do not watch this tape. I don't think the tape's gonna help her. She's
Get
cold.
ready. The nasty organization set to make their way to the ring.
He hails from Hell's Kitchen, New York. He is accompanied by his manager.
Here we go. We got a fancy light show. And by fancy, I mean they just turned on one light.
265 pounds, the Possessor.
The Possessor. There we go.
Being led to the ring by the devious one, the nasty one, Nasty Ronnie.
Nasty Ronnie with Nasty Ned Brady.
With him, the enormous stomp.
Oh God, who the fuck is that guy? I recognize him. Not Nasty Ned. I know Nasty Ned. The Possessor. Oh God, I thought T-Joe Khan. Who the fuck? He's in movies. He's like an actor. Nasty Ned's partner, like I swear, I recognize the Possessor from like movies, not from wrestling.
Long Riders are equal to the task.
Boy, I guess you said that right, Kevin Kelly. Boy, the IWF is heating up.
Does this guy even have a? Is it a tag match? I'm so confused.
Possessor moves out quickly, jumping Dennis Allen from behind.
Yeah, Nasty Ned gets to win a match here.
Cross, elbow smash, puts Allen down to the canvas.
This is around the time Nasty Ned was thinking about suing the WWF. They were about to. What? A springboard from the job guy? Hell yeah.
Randy Fuller suffered the spike pile driver at the hands of the bad boys.
Is that Niels Allen Stewart?
Earlier this hour.
That might be Niels Allen Stewart. Like, I recognize Niels Allen Stewart from, like, other... This is, like, the fourth time I've seen Niels Allen Stewart on one of these shows and not recognized him.
Going against Mondo Queen, Possessor, Chubby MC, man. Woo, the IWF swear it's happening.
Add the Dynamite Express and the Bad Boys to the mix, and you got yourself one great night of entertainment whenever the IWF...
Also, no pretty blue mats. The IWF, very hardcore. Nasty Ronnie helping out Nasty Ned.
Manager's license or no, he has no business putting the boots to Dennis Allen.
What's that kid's name? Peekaboo Street?
Stomper also working him over.
His dad. Randy Eller, by the way. Future WCW referee. Randy Eller.
Organization now says CL they're going to start
the Nasty Organization.
I believe it too. I mean, these are some sick, devious people that don't care about anybody. You know,
all right, it might be Niels Allen Stewart. Thank you, No You Stick It.
Young John Boyd hung with a metal chain just a couple of weeks ago.
Apparently, young John Boyd was hung.
They are going to put Chubby MC out of the sport of wrestling for good. And I don't...
Wait, Nasty Savage. It's not Niels Allen Stewart. It's an actual dude named Nasty Savage, apparently.
300-pound Stomper working over Dennis Allen on the...
300-pound Stomper. That's a kink.
With the cow, that horse whip. He needs
Kevin Kelly is called a run.
All right, yes, that is Nasty Savage. All right.
Bottom line, CL, it's a weapon, has no business at ringside. There you see the Possessor with that devastating...
Kevin Kelly, the International Wrestling Federation, is a real deal. Buddy, we kick butt and take...
That's right, this is the real deal, because it's a startup fed in the 90s, so it had to call itself the real deal. All right, that's where I recognize that guy from. Thank you, guys, for solving the mystery of Nasty Savage, who...
Randy Fuller from behind makes him not tough, huh?
Nasty Ned Brady, and Nasty Ronnie. But that guy's the Possessor. Did Kevin Kelly just say he tossed his salad?
Be a tough dude and able to wrestle, and Dennis Allen can wrestle.
He is double tough.
The Possessor's a tough dude. Let's stop and look at him.
Oh wait, is Nasty Ned Brady the Possessor? Why the hell would he be the Possessor?
They're not playing with a full deck neither.
You can tell by the outfit that Ronnie's not playing with a full deck.
Yeah, that's a good point, Combat Camera. These guys are...
They like to hurt people.
Taking their bumps on the concrete.
Fires Allen across. Here it comes, fans. Tombstone.
Ooh, the Cowboy Ron Bass pedigree. That is illegal. He is choking him. That is illegal.
The Possessor, fans, is your winner.
Like, I have no doubt that Nasty Ronnie was also a plug for various substances for these gentlemen. But yeah, if Nasty Savage is a metal musician, is he the Andy Williams of the 90s?
Oh, Dennis Allen, there he goes.
Is he the Butcher?
Somebody's got to get down here to help Dennis Allen. They're choking the life out of him.
Also, wow.
Dennis Allen.
We're just hanging dudes at a theme park. Sweet. That's a good point. They have this guy and Mondo Clean. Normally you would just have one of them. Hey, Russell Spector. Hell yeah. I'm excited for that. I love your retrospectives on the defunct promotions. Big fan. Who the... You just call that guy Chubby MC? Why does everybody on this show have the best names? I'm sorry, you can't call Vince McMahon a promotional genius when these guys are coming up with Chubby MC and frickin' Dynamite Express. Also, I think Kevin Kelly is the tallest guy in this promotion.
Get out here and wrestle, and they're using a chain. But I tell you what, Possessor, I tell you what, I'm telling you, you're gonna taste the bass, and I mean it.
That's right, fans. Chubby MC.
That's right. Chubby MC featuring Kevin Kelly on the ones and the twos. Wild Thing. He's a partner named Wild Thing. Awesome.
When Chubby MC and
Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, Russell Spective, big fan. Everybody go follow Russell Spective if you haven't.
Down here with me at ringside.
Great
Not
videos.
gonna stand for it anymore. Possessor, Nasty Ronnie, and the Stomper. You better watch out. The man has your chain now, and he's looking for you.
Everybody in this promotion has a
And
chain
Kevin
or
Kelly
a
here with
rope.
Nasty Ronnie. Ronnie, now you've brought another one
Nasty
of your weapons to
Ronnie's
the ring.
outfit.
I cannot believe you're hanging wrestlers.
What do you mean, the nasty
I can't believe you're hanging wrestlers.
organization? You know, in the arenas we've been to,
It says something that Nasty Savage is back there dressed like he is. And I can only look at Nasty Ronnie.
For Chubby, it's going down every time because we've got the hangman's noose. You're coming too. What are you gonna say, baby?
Chubby Moku, savior of the planet, let me tell you something. You just got a little taste of more of what's coming around. I left you out hanging to dry. You and Dennis Allen, let that serve as a notice.
Like, imagine being a family walking around Universal Studios and these three come walking around the corner.
It's gonna be rolling every time. It's the Death Wagon.
Kevin Kelly looking sad.
What it takes to become a professional.
Alright, Stephen J. Neptune Man, with this day in history, the New York Knicks beat the Portland Trailblazers 107-96, and the #1 song in America was Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams. Thank you so much, Stephen. Appreciate it, as always.
You have tried the rest, so learn from the best at the IWF.
Again, why does Eddie Mansfield think we're just trying wrestling schools? Especially in 1982.
6411. Don't miss it. Be there.
Ooh, an exciting furniture commercial.
Over 1 million satisfied
Easy Rentals.
called Easy Rental and got a great deal on the best brand names in electronics furniture.
Oh, thank you so much, Chip Sanity. I believe his wife did share it. So thank you so much for sharing my Mongo rules. Deal. Appreciate it.
Room, dining room, or bedroom suite at an amazing $20 off your first monthly payment.
Easy Rentals make life easy. Love how St. Pete, they were able to get the phone number with easy in it.
Tom Edwards, the only area dealer to win Chrysler's Award for Excellence 3 years in a row. For the best prices, best service, it's Tom Edwards Chrysler Dodge. Polk County's oldest Chrysler Dodge dealership, Highway 60 Bartow.
This week on Hee Haw.
Oh, Hee Haw still up and running.
Welcome recording star Holly Dunn, chart topper Mark Chestnut, and soul
God, I miss the days where we could have
You'll light up your life with
country star
breakup,
named Mark Chestnut.
hang up belly laughs.
Now it's like
It won't cost you a thing.
We've
got a lock on the
Little
hottest
Blue
stars in
Line.
country music and the best entertainment on TV.
Don't tread on this ass.
Do you have a disability which has prevented you from achieving gainful employment? Projects with Industry may be able to assist you. Call Projects with Industry, 870-1300 or TDD 873-7631.
Everything you're doing now, Tampa Bay, because Channel 32, IWF, Black
After that last commercial, I thought Blackjack Mulligan was also going to start signing.
that dirty, filthy, rotten, nasty Ronnie, and the possessor.
Like, he had his hands up like he was about to use some American Sign Language.
It always pays to watch TV 32, and here's this hour's payoff. A pair of passes to the Tampa sneak preview of Stephen King's Sleepwalkers, Thursday, April 9th. Caller number 3 wins. Remember,
Ooh.
for great shows and great prizes, too, there's just
Win
one
some movie
TV
passes.
32.
Yes, Brian. Every country guy now has just 2 first names. Cole, Ron, Fred, Jack. Oh, there's also Jelly Roll, who seems like an alright guy.
At 290 pounds, he is accompanied to the ring by his stablemate, the Possessor, and his manager,
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Alright, the Stomper, aka Nasty Savage. Hey, Bam Dog. Yeah, fuck fireworks. It's not the 4th of July. These people need to stop it. Jelly Roll might be the guy with the DDP tattoo. He has tattoos all over.
Bye.
The Stomper.
And I don't know, KK. They're going to hurt a lot of guys in the IWF.
The Possessor has a sick and devious mind all of
The video is getting darker, yes. Because they're turning down the lights. Because people are literally leaving the taping.
As his dressing is taken off, you see the massive back and shoulders
If this guy is any good, I would say he is definitely the Andy Williams of the 90s.
Oh, that's
Again, he's a metal musician and a wrestler, and he looks way tougher than all the wrestlers. This is not Neil Stewart. I thought it was myself a few minutes ago, but no, it's a metal musician named Nasty Savage.
Just lives to hurt people. See the agility, the mobility.
Okay, this guy's not any good. Okay. I'm sorry to Andy Williams.
That boy's mobile, agile, and hot style. He's getting down. He's a
This is not Russian Assassin 2, not T-Joe Khan, not Damien Demento. Damien Demento will come up, I believe, later. This is a different guy altogether.
Oh, and this crowd is hot. I mean, they are all over Ronnie, the Possessor, and the Stomper for what they just perpetrated a few minutes ago inside the ring.
Retrospective. Hey, they can either stay and watch the show or get in line for King Kong. That's right.
There you see the Savage Clutch.
The Savage Clutch. It's literally a choke. Like, is his finisher like he pulls out a gun and shoots somebody and they call it the Savage Bomb?
I mean, a 4 count to him, 5 count.
Like, it's wild that so many human beings that wrestled in this era looked exactly like this.
Each and every man that he gets into the ring.
That we can be confused.
Now you see, got him by the head.
Also, like, why are multiple wrestlers doing that move? Thor did that like 3 times in his match.
WMC, they want to see a reappearance from the big man that put the Possessor in his place. Now the Stomper goes to the second.
Great look on the Stomper. See, he's stomping. Honestly, I like that. He should be, if he's the Stomper, he should be, like, his finish should be a stomp. I've never seen that before. Somebody who doesn't know how to pin, so they have to cut away because his pin got botched.
Laying the licks all over Rick Thames.
Oh, that's Rick Thames from the Southern Posse. I didn't even recognize him.
These guys have just gone too far.
Hey, John the Revelator. Yeah, Rick Thames, he was very young in his career at this point. And yeah, the Stomper, not very good, unfortunately.
Fans here would be now at this time of the Heartbreakers.
All right, the Heartbreakers, Big Tilly and Mr. Terrific. All right, we might actually have been saying this wrong the whole time. Scuffle and Hillbilly. I may be wrong. I think that is Neil Stewart. The manager, Nasty Ronnie, is the singer of the band Nasty Savage. All right, that makes sense.
The Heartbreakers.
You know, Blackjack Mulligan here talking to you folks. I want to tell you.
I've just been rambling nonsense.
Family, Blackjack Mulligan, Barry Windham, Kenna Windham, all of us are always the Long Riders. My nephews. We've been very controversial.
Wait, did he just say that the Smoking Guns are his nephews?
Controversial is not the word, because anytime you are in the kitchen, anytime you're in the pot, anytime something is happening, anytime you're on top, there's no way to go but down.
Did they just come up like short on video for this taping? And so they're like, hey, can you just talk for a while, Blackjack Mulligan?
And that's where we are. Blackjack Mulligan, World Heavyweight Champion, is now in my possession. Sting, you can't take it. Flair, you can't take it. They don't know what to do about it.
Oh shit, we're talking crap about WCW.
Never say it's too late, baby. Never give up hope. Never
Hey, Nico, is it Nico Olave?
Never know.
I believe is how you pronounce that. Thanks so much for the follow on Twitch.
The IWF Tower in Paradise 292 coming to these cities.
Yep, Tilly was he was in TNA for a bit. Phi Delta Slam, that's right. Mulligan has not wrestled yet. Troy Vay. Not wrestled yet.
Florida Sound Stage 23. National TV taping. See all the IWF.
National TV tapes.
Monday, April 13th, 7:30 bell time. Fort Pierce, St. Lucie County.
New York tanning and toning.
Slater, Blackjack Mulligan, Cliff Anderson, and the Dynamite Express. Friday, April 10th, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I cannot believe this show is sponsored by Straight.
Dirty Dickie Slater, Blackjack Mulligan.
I believe that he did do the jive talking promos, Retrospective. I think it was just, we don't remember it as much, because it was kind of the thing to do when he was like at his peak. And then everyone stopped doing it, and it was just him and Dusty.
in your area. Don't miss it. Be there.
The Tampa Golden Nugget
Takes to
Flea
become a
Market.
professional wrestler. Become part of the fast-paced, slam-bam world of professional wrestling by joining the official IWF Training Center. Learn training.
I feel like
exhibition, and methods for
XPW would do a
professionals,
show
and find
sponsored
out
by
what it takes
Straight.
to become a superstar in pro wrestling. You have tried the rest, so learn from the best at the IWF Training Center by calling area code 407-438-6411.
This synth track is great.
6411. Don't miss it. Be there.
We got some Hank. Yep, of
Hank
course.
Williams Jr. He was born to boogie.
I miss this genre of commercial. The fake concert to promote the compilation album. Look at what Spotify has stolen from us. Entirely new collection of old
Hank
songs.
22 includes the Monday Night Football Boogie.
The Monday Night Football Boogie. Could have called it like something else. Look at that jacket.
Hank will send the first 50,000 callers the words to these songs free.
Yeah, most of these songs were just like southern indie entrance songs at this point.
Or send check on the order to Hank 22.
Hank 22.
8900-S, Buffalo Grove, Illinois 60089.
I'm Leroy.
Scuffle Nobly. They have to be sponsored by Straight because it's Florida. They're not allowed to say gay down there.
Career Transition Helpline. They will provide you with information on available services and programs, including free weekly workshops.
This guy and Jim Bone are just bringing the excitement.
In Tampa, call 873-4728 or 1-800-322-3580.
Hello. Yeah, this is me, Ricky Van Shelton. Watch
Ricky
Haywood
Van
Henson
Shelton. My mom
Best
loved
country
Ricky Van
music
Shelton.
on the Haywood Henson Show.
The Haywood Henson Show, the one with your
Look at these blazers
Right
everyone's
here on
wearing.
the Haywood Henson Show.
The Haywood Henson Show.
The Haywood Henson Show.
There's a great new alternative in the mornings. AM with Haywood Henson lets you wake up with the country music you like and a whole lot more.
They want you to believe that Haywood Henson has this whole studio set up where he just jams with his buddies every morning.
Oh yeah, fans, another great week of IWF wrestling action.
Stop shouting at me, Kevin Kelly. Oh, hey, Blackjack Mulligan's in the building.
We've been together a long time, brother, but it's never getting this filthy and dirty and
Is this
underhanded.
Blackjack Mulligan on the
I'm
gas?
starting to get busted up. That stinking Mondo Clean and those heartbreakers. You just about bit off more than you can chew. You keep busting this head up, and I'll get meaner and madder and filthier every minute.
Oh, Mondo Clean. He's right on camera. It's Mondo Clean and the Stomper. I cannot believe they allowed blading at Universal Studios. Holy crap.
What are we going to do at the end?
What is happening?
We've got to get some help out here for Blackjack Mulligan.
Trying to squeeze every ounce of blood out of his forehead. He looks like he really needs to sneeze. Why is that? Why are we zooming in on this? Blackjack Mulligan had a WCW comeback as an announcer like a year after this. That is a disgusting floor to blade on. I'm bleeding. No, this is acting. This is cinema. Mondo. No. Oh, there's Billy Gunn to help his uncle. Help his uncle Blackjack. With Crocodile. Oh shit, we got credits. Makeup artists.
The fun goes all night long. on the Mike Pacelli Show, late night weekend.
I thought that it said that Kevin Kelly's nickname was the Continental Lover. The video people. Bill Barron's helped out. Shout out Ninja Bill. Shout out the Residence Inn for helping these guys out. All right, before we jump into the second episode, which, by the way, I don't believe is right after this. The episode, I couldn't find like 2 episodes in a row that were both about an hour long, so I had to kind of jump ahead in time to the summer. But before we get to that, here's what we will be watching. Not Wednesday. Why am I saying Wednesday? Here's what we were watching Tuesday on WCW Deep Cuts Live on Twitch.
Think this year. Think of the hillsides there in Sturgis. Everybody in those black and white NWO shirts. All those bicycles and those huffies and schwins coming down the side.
No, it's not huffies and schwins and bicycles. It's motorcycles.
You said a bike rally.
All right, we are back. Second episode of this hoo-ha. Oh, Kevin Kelly's feeling it. He's feeling it. By my side is the Continental Lover.
Is about the vicious attack on Blackjack Mulligan as we were going off.
Continental Lover, who swears he's not Bruce Pritchard. Who knows?
I tell you what, Mondo Clean has opened up a can of worms with Blackjack Mulligan that I don't believe that he's going to be able to handle. He lacerated Blackjack
Kevin Kelly and Mullet McMullet
on
face.
television last week.
Wait.
And I tell you what, it's going to heat up, KK. And you know, you got.
Yeah, I swear the file said this was June 10th, 1992, but that was the angle from March.
And Mondo Clean. That's exactly right, CL. Another jam-packed hour of IWF wrestling action. And you're going to Dynamite Express, Kevin Kelly. You know, with Randy Fuller, he's out. That's right. Randy Rose is scheduled.
They did shows. It's just that we can't find a lot of them. But apparently they just ran like a rerun. I love this song. Here we go. Champagne Kane with his boys, Big Tilly and Mr. Terrific. They're from Heartbreak City, because of course, couldn't think of another hometown. Just had to throw their name in there.
This week's action off are the former World Tag Team Champions, Big Till and Mr. Terrific.
Thank you, Brian.
The Heartbreakers.
Eddie Mansfield is in fact the Continental Lover.
Their first match since losing the titles, and were absolutely and totally devastating on their opponents. This week getting a crack at the former champs are Ron Lane and John Boy. Mr. Terrific's going to start things.
Ron Lane and John Boy? Like from Little House on the Prairie?
Oh, laces him with a couple of big chops to the chest.
Was Michael Landon busy?
Backs him up into the rope. Sends him across. Clothesline. And Ron Lane is
Mr. Terrific kind of seems fun. Like he's not dangerous, but he's stiff in a fun way.
Vertical style.
Yeah, I could see that. Definitely PN News aesthetic with these two, but definitely more with Big Tilly. I believe this is John Boy, who's wearing one of those weird singlets that comes all the way up. Warriors, is that Warriors Nuts? Welcome, Warriors Nuts. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. Again, we're getting close to 1,000 followers on Twitch. We get there, we're going to do a Ready to Rumble watch along Twitch exclusive.
Fans, in case you didn't hear last week, not only are the Heartbreakers a little bit...
Oh, I love that scream.
Not only are the Heartbreakers light when it comes to title gold around their waist, they're a little
Scuffle and Nobility. Yes, I just cannot understand how you can have an early 90s startup and not book Bob Orton Jr. Do you want to be taken seriously or not?
IWF Vice President, Herb Hennessy.
Darn straight. And he'll steal the show. He'll be the best worker on the show.
Manager of the former champions.
Why did he just throw something at his partner?
Chip Winchester and Brett Colt, the Long Riders, are now the men on top of the IWF.
I like this ring. It's bouncy. Wait, did the impact make that guy fall down?
Vicious as they were last week.
Oh, Champagne Kane's yelling on commentary.
In their tactics. Mr. Terrific has John Boy draped across the second rope, whips himself across and down.
I should have noticed my wording. Here, I need to scoot over a little bit. There we go.
We understand that there's been some kind of, I don't know exactly what to call it. There has been some kind of disturbance in the back area. That's where the Continental Lover has gone to.
There's been a disturbance in the back area.
Telling you just how great his heartbreak.
Somebody fell off of the Back to the Root Future ride. Oh, good DDT.
Lays out John Boyd with that.
Hey, Mr. Wrestling 3. Welcome on Twitch.
Decides to pull up John Boyd and slap him in the face. Heartbreaker's definitely sending a message out to the long run.
Mr. Terrific does kind of look like Powerhouse Tim Parker. That's a good point.
We're hopeful
Dog.
getting a medical update on Randy
What is he gonna do here, Mr. Terrific? What if he does a shooting star press? We had a job guy in the last show that did a springboard. Wow!
2 and 3.
That's a funny pin, just like way back.
For that, but absolutely terrific.
Oh shit, that guy couldn't bump through the ropes. That was awesome.
John Boyd getting abused. He's fired to the floor.
John Boy getting abused. I've seen that episode.
Keeps the action going out by the rail. Champagne Kane.
I cannot get over the name Champagne Kane.
Yeah, you hear it. Words from the Heartbreaker.
Like, they should have done an angle in like 99 WWF where like Godfather offered Kane the hose.
Because Mondo clean. What was you?
Wait, is he the champion?
About? Do you think that I was gonna roll over and play dead? That you're gonna bust this noggin up and I was just gonna run away and hide and never come
Well, if you're
back?
just responding in June and it happened in March, then yes, you just ran away.
I am now carrying the heavyweight championship of the world. You wanna bust my noggin? You wanna come up behind my back and run up behind
Again, if you didn't know,
and
he's
get
the
messed
booker.
up, Daddy? Well, you the one got messed up, Nasty Ronnie. You sent the wrong dude. He's leaving town. He is gone. And let me tell you something. The Possessor and the Stomper ain't going to fare any better. And Nasty Ronnie, you've increased the bounty to $25,000.
$25,000.
For everything, for every scratch,
God.
for every busted nose that I get.
And not one of those dollars is real.
It's going to come down on you.
25,000 counterfeit dollars.
The Long Riders is going to be watching every stinking move that you make. And listen to me, baby.
Every movie?
Nasty Ronnie is trying to finish my career. His champion is already gone. We've already
Also, we need a
taken care of
bootlegger
that.
to make one of those
You have been
IWF shirts he's
humiliated,
wearing.
And now I'm going to really bust you up, Nasty Ronnie.
No smoking.
No smoking? In today's society, it's next to impossible to smoke when and where you want. But there is a solution, smokers. Introducing Save a Smoke. It may look like an expensive pen, but it's actually a unique chamber designed
No, this
to
isn't an
extinguish a
anti-smoking
cigarette in
commercial.
seconds while retaining the cigarette's
This is how you can
original
get
taste
one
and
up with those
flavor when
assholes
relit.
that won't let you
Save a
smoke at
Smoke is great
restaurants.
for non-smoking areas. Made of the finest anodized aluminum,
Save a Smoke.
Save a Smoke will help you to smoke less and save you money too.
Okay, Tim Parker
Save a
apparently
Smoke
was
comes in
Mr.
either black,
T-rific.
red,
Thank
gold,
you,
or
Bam
blue.
Dog.
It also comes in this
Makes
handsome
sense.
box and makes
All
a
right, that's
great
why he's
gift.
good.
Save a Smoke
I cannot
is
get
good
over
for the
Save a
environment
Smoke.
by preventing forest fires
Those
and
things
keeping
must,
the
yes,
green
those things
clean.
must smell
When
awful.
a puff is enough,
I agree with you,
Save a
John.
Smoke. $9.95 for one, or
smoke
$14.95
drugs out of
for
it,
two.
too.
Call 1-800-767-5900.
Oh, it's 15 bucks for
Call
two
now.
of them.
Operators are standing
Great
by.
quality.
You have what it takes to become a professional wrestler. Become part of
No, I
the
don't.
fast-paced, slam-bam world of professional
I'm out of
wrestling
shape and
by
everything
joining
hurts.
The official IWF Training Center. Learn training and conditioning methods from professionals and find out what it takes to become a superstar in pro wrestling. You have tried the reps, so learn from the best at the IWF Training Center by calling area code 407-438-6411. Area code 407-438-6411. Don't miss it. Be there.
Yeah, it's not like they played this commercial 5 times.
Tyson is the greatest heavy that ever lived. Watch Joe Louis. Like Sugar Ray Leonard? Wait till you see Sugar Ray Robinson. See them, own them. The greatest fights of the century. Yours to
Hey,
own.
you like
yours to
boxers
keep.
from now
Walcott
on?
and Lewis,
Watch this
Zale
old
and
stuff.
Graziano, Dempsey and Tunney, Carnera and Bear, and many, many more. Rare dynamic fight footage preserved on state-of-the-art videotape. you can be there for the fantastic fights of
yeah,
the
kids,
century.
before streaming
Call now to own
services,
them.
you have to
Call
pay
now for
like
the fantastic
$30
fights
to
of the
watch an
century on
hour
modern
of
videotape
footage.
for only $19.95. Call now. 2 volumes of the fantastic
Also, this makes
fights
it
of the
look like
century,
every old
yours for just
boxer, like every
$19.95.
heavyweight title fight from back then was just one guy who was really good against one guy who really sucked.
$19.95, but you must call now to take advantage of this special television offer.
You gotta show clips from the beginning of the
now.
fight.
Call now to order this 2-volume set for only $19.95. These fantastic fights make the perfect gift for faster delivery. Please have your credit card ready. Call 1-800-962-1173.
Never pay fees for credit repair, guaranteed credit cards, or loan brokering again. The complete
Credit
secret
industry
of
is
credit
trying to
professionals
suppress
makes
this
you the
information.
expert.
Because of the economy, millions of hardworking Americans have had to declare bankruptcy. Using the information,
You know he's
found
smart
in
because
the
he has
credit
books
credit manual,
behind him.
They were able to clean up their credit report and receive these major...
Hey, Hackles on YouTube. Glad to have you here. Hey,
For
look at all these
complete
credit
ordering
cards that they
information, call
closed on.
1-800-998-9809.
Hey,
30-day
Dreamcast, yeah, I
unconditional
trust that
money-back
guy.
guarantee.
We have a Sheik of some kind in the ring. Oh, here we go. Blackjack Mulligan's gonna wrestle now. Should have known. Big fan of the ring announcer saying it like his first name's Black. Or like his nickname's
As you all
Black.
know, at the end of last week's show, by Mondo Clean, lacerated Blackjack severely. Can see the battle scars that he's got. But you know, I spoke to
Blackjack Mulligan.
before this match, and he said that come hell or high water, he's going
Like, I'm
to get
convinced
Mondo Clean
he's like
for what
on
he
the
did to
gas
him.
here.
Few bumps and bruises aren't going to matter to the big man.
He's
from
got
Eagle
real big
Pass,
arms, and he wants to show them off.
CL, I understand there was a disturbance.
Yeah,
in
what
the
age
back.
is
I hope
Blackjack
everything is under
Mulligan here?
control.
He's
Hey, geez, baby. You know the IWF.
He's had to
it's
have
full of
retired at
riots,
least
man.
once at this
Everywhere
point.
we go, it's pandemonium. It's get down boogie time. You know. So I just had to kind of help some
The
people
Sheik did
restore
jobs
the
for
order.
WCW as
Glad
well.
orders restored in the back. We've got Blackjack Mulligan moving out against the big man from the Sudan, Java Rook. Java Rook takes the big back drop.
Oh, so he's like a Sheik, like an evil Middle Easterner that we're all supposed to hate. But instead of giving him like a stereotypical Middle Easterner, like he's evil name, he's just John LaRoque. Big fan of that. I'm pretty progressive actually.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Also, he's got the old lady bathing suit strap, as we just get a random shot of the sign.
World renowned in the sport of professional wrestling, and Java Rook wants to go a little test of strength here. Smart. No!
Oh, says Kevin Kelly.
Laying the big sledgehammers into the chest.
Look at that! Look at Blackjack Mulligan.
Bent down.
He's about to turn 50. Thank you, Adam4836. He's 49 years old. Oh, it's Mondo Clean with the spike again. They have one angle, and they're just going to do it every week for months. Maybe Blackjack Mulligan's a blood pervert, like Terry Reynolds. But like his thing is just to let people cut him open, and he's going to use this job to fulfill his fetish.
And now, I tell you what, I would want to be the heartbreakers from Mondo Clean.
Did he gig his Band-Aid? He gigged his Band-Aid.
Titles aside, this is family. Right now, we're going to go to find out where the IWF is headed on their Power and Paradise tour.
Get off me, referee.
Getting ready to paint?
My nephews
Well, don't
are
start
here.
without Roller Wash, a unique product that cleans and dries your paint roller and gets it ready for reuse or storage in just 2 minutes. Just attach one end
it's
of
a
the
national
enclosed hose
product.
to the assembled roller wash and the other end to your faucet. Then slide the used paint roller
put it
into
in
place
there,
and
and then
turn
you
on the faucet.
put it over your
And that's all it
forehead
takes. No electricity.
whenever,
or moving
Mondo
parts to break
Clean
down. And it uses
spikes ya.
80% less water than cleaning by hand. In only 2 minutes, that messy roller is clean, dry, and ready to be reused.
Yeah, just
The
rub it all over the
fantastic roller
champion's
wash.
forehead.
All you need to finish a dirty job.
And he'll be back
Only
working in 3
$19.95.
minutes.
You'll save time, money, and most important, help the environment. Here's how to order.
Visa and MasterCard holders call 1-800-876-9998.
Back in the day where you could only have 2 types of credit cards that would work anywhere.
Or send $19.95 plus $4 shipping and handling to Roller Wash, P.O. Box 208, Freeport, New York 11520.
Babies, let me tell you something now. Blackjack Mulligan talking
Blackjack
to you
Mulligan's
now.
just back up,
The World
talking
Heavyweight
shit.
Championship. A lot of things has happened to me in the
Shout
last
out to
month.
Rewind 89 on YouTube for your
was
blood
seen leaving
kink.
town
Not
in
judging.
the fastest
Not judging.
UFO truck that he could probably hop. The Long Riders are the new World Tag Team Champions. Everything seems to be going our way. The IWF is skyrocketing like you've never seen an organization skyrocket before in the history of wrestling. Seeing you got to be worried. Flair, I know you worried sick. But listen to me, babies.
Yeah, you know how Sting and Flair are worried
because you have never
that the IWF is going to knock them out of town.
You've seen it until you see the IWF get down, baby, because that's exactly
Those,
what
by the way, Sting and Flair are the
People
WWF
at the
and
mouth,
WCW
people falling in the
champions. I
aisle.
completely forgot Flair was the
And
WWF
about
champion.
every 5 minutes, the Long Riders, Blackjack Mulligan, those 2 big monsters, baby, Thunder and Lightning. IWF is the happening thing. Be there.
What happened to Blackjack Mulligan? Right after that promo.
Yeah, we're looking for your records now. Do you have any allergies? Okay, do you hurt anywhere? In your back?
Mondo Clean walks in there. Bam, bam,
Get your blood pressure level?
Nurse, where are the patient's medical records? It can't even begin without them.
No problem. I don't kink shame, buddy.
Still waiting.
Whatever, wet your
This
whistle.
happens needlessly. As a member of Universal Medical Records, within seconds using this card, your latest medical history can be instantly transmitted to any healthcare provider worldwide.
Go in and have lunch.
You cannot use that with
Anytime, anywhere, should an emergency occur,
my friend's having a heart attack. I have to get my card out.
Time ever, your life-saving information such as blood type, medications, allergies, and pre-existing conditions.
Watch the next clip
will be in the
is
hands of
somebody
healthcare
spiking
professionals
Blackjack
prior
Mulligan,
to
and then they
medical
pull that
treatment.
card out.
Now, time is
Billy
on
Gunn's like,
your
oh
side.
shit, gotta call that
Universal
number.
Medical Records confidentially stores other vital information relative to your medical safety, such as how to contact your family physician, health insurance
Bob
information,
Mulligan.
and who to
Bob
call
Wyndham.
in case of an emergency.
That looks like Bob Wyndham, Blackjack Mulligan.
Even in good health, Universal Medical Records can save you time and money by eliminating
Nerd.
duplicate tests and procedures. Costing only pennies a day, Universal Medical Records is the first product of its kind. To find out how you and your family can better protect yourselves in an emergency, call
But
the
I'm
toll-free
such a
number on
big
your
fan of
screen.
this commercial.
By calling now, your first 6 months are free.
I'm a fan of all these
The annual
commercials.
fee
This
just
is the best
$25
set of
with a
commercials
one-time processing fee
we've ever
of
seen on a
$49.
stream. Hey,
You'll
I didn't
have complete
die.
confidence and peace of mind knowing that you and your family's medical histories are available within seconds to any healthcare provider worldwide.
Thank you, Rewind. I appreciate
Universal
the kind
Medical
words. I try to be
Records Service.
informative,
Your
but
lifeline to life.
also a silly Billy.
Trans Kevin Kelly here with the Bad Boys, the men who last week.
Oh, the Bad Boys. This is the cool thing about taping at Universal that nobody else really took advantage of. Was they have all these cool backdrops you could shoot promos on.
No reason, no
Also,
call
they
for
finally
it.
figured out that Kevin Kelly's taller than all the wrestlers.
He might not ever wrestle again? That's exactly right. You nearly broke the man's neck. He may never wrestle again.
So I have to think this is a rerun
Misty over there, homie.
from a March show. Because they're talking about all the angles from March like
kind
they
of gave
happened
your wig a
last.
different look, didn't we? You're kind of like a lumped head now. Randy Rhodes, you're standing alone. How does that feel?
I
How does
cannot
it feel
believe
every
there's
night
a
to
second
lace up
Randy
your boots
Rhodes.
in the locker room, knowing you're going down to the ring, and you don't know who you're facing, but you know you're standing alone. You got no partner to back you up. When are the Bad Boys going to jump in? You have no idea, do you? Oh my God!
I don't.
A kink in my neck. You're a kink in your. Oh my God! What is Randy?
I'm not going to kink shame that guy either. He's got a kink in his neck.
Totally disgusting.
Randy Rhodes. Thank you, D. McCard.
And fans set to go here. The tag team of the Dynamite Express.
Oh, Pyro! Got some more Pyro. It's not Thor this time. Thank you for the follow. Bunch of letters and numbers than day.
Randy Fuller was given.
Alright, I was working at a deli a few weeks ago when Slaughter came in. I gave him his sandwich when he suddenly grabbed my hand and said, I saw it in a dream. I know you died. And then he handed me a small plastic raven and bolted away. What could that mean? It means that your gummies are very strong, my
He's
friend.
going to wrestle both of
Very
them.
potent
Randy
gummies
Rhodes
that
is
you've
going to
taken
take on
today.
both of the nuclear assassins. Okay.
Tag team match for Randy Rhodes will wrestle the match 2-on-1.
Oh no, Randy Rhodes has to wrestle both the nukes by himself.
Randy Fuller's hurt, so Randy Rhodes is going to go in.
Randy Rhodes, what's going on here? Oh, it's the Bad Boys.
Rushing Randy to take on these two big bohemians. And now, what are these guys up to? The Bad Boys have come down to ringside.
If that really happened, Mr. Day on Twitch, then your life is way cooler than mine.
There's some conversation going on inside the
Oh, the
ring.
nukes are arranging a deal with the Bad Boys who they don't have the strap on the back of their singlets. They've actually, like, taped it.
You saw him, ladies and gentlemen, getting laid out with that spike pile driver. What are they doing here? Well, it looks like the
Bad Boys. The Bad Boys are a couple hunks. Before I don't know who the Bad Boys are.
Rock and Randy Rhodes.
Rockin' Randy. He's even rockin' Randy.
Well, Rock and Randy's up to the test. Mixing it up with Fred Blair.
Oh shit, he's gonna win.
Oh, almost had him.
He almost got pinned by the ropes.
Beautiful high arm drag. Oh, you know, 2-on-2.
Rockin' Randy Rhodes looks like a guy that would have like a Billy Joel cover band. By band, I mean just him by himself on the piano. Like in an airport lounge.
Leapfrog, drop down. Beautiful combination. Where's this one going to wind up?
Like, this might be the best match we've seen. For one, nobody's almost died yet, which seems to be a pretty frequent theme.
Going it alone here in this
Triple R can go, man.
Very brave.
I agree with you, Demon Car.
Neck severely injured at the hands of the Bad Boys just a week ago. Randy Rhodes is leaving nothing in the bag.
Yeah, apparently this is just the episode the week after the one we watched. And I assume it just aired in a rerun in June. I apologize for the error.
Fred Blair back into the buckle. Oh my!
Jeez.
Just sailed.
Rockin' Randy Rhodes should have been in the WCW Light Heavyweight division.
Oh,
moves
man,
like
you know
that.
how far this guy just fell, Kevin Kelly? And that's the cement floor. The IWF, we don't have pads around the razor because we have no
Ooh,
sympathy
there we
in
go.
this federation. Oh,
Talking
Rockin'
shit
Randy
about
Rhodes
those
is in a
pretty
world
blue
of hurt
mats.
Right now. Landed hard on his shoulder, out on the concrete floor.
Yeah, the straps coming together in the back seems to be pretty popular.
Kevin, you turn the lights out because the party's over. Rockin' Randy's hurt. Look at him. Look at this. He can't even get to his feet. Billy Brooks telling him, go ahead and make the tag.
Is it Billy Brooks? The bad boy Billy Brooks?
Randy Rhodes doesn't know where he is right now. He's in a world of hurt.
It seems like every segment on these shows is just one of the baby faces, like, being crippled.
Boy, this kid's got a lot of heart, Kevin. Oh, these bad boys.
Like, the IWF's the promotion where all the heels just win all the time.
They are going to try to put him out.
So when this,
You remember when they lit that
if this is a rerun from March that aired in June, then WCW had not gotten rid of the blue match yet.
After the Bad Boys said they were going to take Rhodes out next.
It was coming. But by the time this rerun aired in June, yes, Bill Watts had gotten rid of the blue match. I know it's confusing. That's what happens when we watch promotions that tape like 6 episodes of TV and then just rerun them for weeks.
He knew what he was getting into. These bad boys know exactly what they're doing in here. Pure destruction.
Oh, jeez.
15 feet in the air on the backdrop.
This guy's good.
They are slicing and dicing.
I always love when one of the weirdos ends up being a good wrestler.
Randy Fuller, I'm sure, wanted to be here. Could not be here on doctor's orders.
Randy Fuller and Randy Rhodes. Like, couldn't one of you be like Steve?
Well, it's like I said, takes a lot of guts for this kid to fight these two bad dudes.
Referee's name is Randy Eller, by the way.
Man, they'll absolutely put something on you. Goes for the big high. Gut wrench salto.
Look at Kevin Kelly calling saltos.
Severe trouble in this match. Going into this 2-on-1.
Nowadays, he would just say it's not American enough. And he would be like, gut suplex.
And now it's 2-on-1. Rockin' Randy Rhodes against his mortal enemy.
That's a good point, Heckles. Yeah, all the alternative promotions are like, anybody who takes bumps on mats are wimps. Our wrestlers have no regard for their health.
And the bad boys are systematically taking apart young Rockin' Randy Rhodes.
Boston Crab. He's like legitimately defending it.
Oh, he's got
there we go. All right.
This could do it. Oh, but wait a second. Billy Brooks comes in, drops an elbow.
Bad strategy. If he would have just let his partner leave it in, he would have won.
Maybe they're going to set him up for the pile driver.
You see him say, come on in, Randy Fuller.
They're going to set up for the pile driver by punching him in the middle of the back.
Yeah, tough guys, these bad boys. 2-on-1, jumping from behind. But they are doing what they feel they must do. And that is the elimination of Rockin' Randy Rhodes. They've got him set now.
Oh, I thought he was going to do a spine buster. Oh, he fell off the ropes. I thought he was going to do a spine buster and get heat with Cliff Anderson.
Wait a second. Down to ringside with a neck brace on and a 2x4.
Hey, he's going to be polite. Hey, mister, could you turn around, please, so I can bludgeon you?
Still feeling the effects of that pile driver.
Randy Fuller, he was kind of moving like his neck is legit broken.
He got no business in this ring. Look at that neck break.
Oh. Also, the referee not calling the DQ.
Fuller saw what happened. Doctor's orders are no. He came down to ringside to save his partner.
The doctor's orders said, do not wrestle unless they let you use a 2x4.
What a tremendous war. The bad boys didn't do.
Hey, Clint, yeah, I could see that, definitely. That's the thing that, like, a lot of these, like, offshoot feds at the time took advantage of, is that video quality was so bad. They could get a guy that looks 60% like a star, and people will be like, shit, is that Ric Flair? I gotta watch this.
By joining the official IWF Training Center. Learn training and conditioning methods from professionals.
Training exhibitioning methods.
A superstar in pro wrestling.
In other words, learn how to fall down.
Learn from the best at the IWF Training Center by calling area code 407.
The song is so good.
6411. Area code 407-438-6411. Don't miss it. Be there.
Don't be dull, be dazzling. Dazzle with the Bedazzler.
Wasn't that Adam Rose's thing?
Wardrobe from dull to daring. Just
Be
place
dull,
the
be
gem stud on the
dazzling.
Bedazzler platform, then press down to attach to your fabric. Look, it's as easy as using a stapler. In seconds, you've got a
It's as
dazzling
easy as
design.
using a stapler.
Children love the Bedazzler too. It's great for gifts.
Yeah, let's let our
crafts, and
kids
costumes.
use this.
Now with the Bedazzler, you can add glittering rhinestones and studs for a fraction of the cost. Transform blouses, belts, jeans, and boots with studs and
God.
stones. You can get the Bedazzler for just
Everybody looked like a
$19.95.
wrestler
We'll
back
also send
then.
you 150 sparkling silver gem studs absolutely
We need to do a,
free.
like a deathmatch spot where somebody pours a bunch of gem studs and rhinestones
You also get
in the ring and does like a power bomb on
quick and
them.
easy bedazzling. You get a $50 value for just $19.95.
Shit, $20 for the Bedazzler.
Call right now, 1-800-351-7300. We are giving away valuable gold gem studs at incredible discounts.
Wrestler opening act at the Grand Ole Opry.
To order by credit card or to get mail order address. Call 1-800-351-7300.
I'm Tom Ellis with a
Hi,
new
Tom
sales
Ellis.
invitation.
Tom Ellis' show looks fun. He covers Paul McCartney and bombings.
Join us right here for Newsworthy. You just might learn something new.
That's my motto. Still in my thing. Ooh, Brian with the factoids. Tom Ellis used to do the local news in Boston.
Randy Fuller makes the save. Randy, are you able to speak? Billy Brooks! Oh, he can't talk. I'm sorry.
Everybody see last week what the bad boys did to my partner, Randy Fuller.
Billy Brooks!
Dynamite Express, we make a promise, we sign a contract. I come out here to honor our end of the bargain. They want to come out and pay off the cash. Well, that's fine and dandy. Bring your back on out here, guys.
He censored himself. Bring your on back here, guys.
Bro, they got another thing coming, brother, because the Dynamite
Yeah, this guy definitely plays
the man got
synth
vertebrae in his neck that aren't quite
in
right.
his spare time.
Vocal cords are messed up.
He is the dad
Leaderboard kicking butt. Just
who will
like
let
we
you
do back in
and your
Mississippi,
friends drink
baby.
beer. This is Randy Rhodes.
Any chance of getting a word from you? Oh, no, he can't do it.
It hurts
All
too
right,
much.
Stan, the
If I
Dynamite
talk,
Express
my
on
neck
looking for the
hurts.
bad boy. Stan, get ready.
My neck is broken, so I cannot talk.
It's OHR, Hollywood McDonald.
He weighs 250 pounds. From Hollywood, California, Hollywood Rick Carter.
Wait, Hollywood Rick?
The black glove, the power of put 10 men in that glove, CL. That's right. Power.
Oh, he's got a magic glove. Does Hollywood Rick. Oh, I love Hollywood Rick. Oh, we need Hollywood. Thinking man's wrestler. I will be thinking about this man all day. Fly flies in my face.
No, the thinking man's wrestler. Oh, is that what you said? Yes, I did. Oh, I misunderstood
I believe he's facing our crocodile friend from last week.
Thinking man's wrestler. Oh, I understand that.
The big old fella.
There you see Crocodile McKenzie's opponent.
Crocodile McKenzie. So many good names. Hollywood Rick versus Crocodile McKenzie. There has to be like a bootleg wrestling game with these names.
Check out time indeed, CL. THOR back. Crocodile McKenzie into the corner. A little bit of a taunt there.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, there's no way that glove is like legal. It's the size of a cast.
But he can back it up too. He's a tough dude, man. You know, we only have tough dudes here in the IWF.
Look at Crocodile McKenzie go.
With a beautiful arm drag takedown.
What the hell is on the back of Crocodile McKenzie's tights? I assume it's a crocodile. But in this quality, it just looks like a shit smear. The croc. Oh! Seriously, how is that thing legal? That is an actual weapon. He's the thinking man's wrestler, and that he thought, what if I wore a weapon on my arm and just hit people with it?
And that's going to do it. Right now, let's find out the travels of the IWF on the power.
Who owned this promotion? Frank Castle asked on YouTube. That would be Eddie Mansfield. Oh, we're getting the smoke thing.
In today's
Save a
society,
smoke.
It's next to impossible to smoke when and where you want.
The first advertiser to show up twice on one of these
Introducing
shows.
Save a Smoke. It may look like an expensive pen, but it's actually a unique chamber designed
Kinda
to
looks like
extinguish
a
lit cigarette
shiv.
10 seconds while retaining the cigarette's original taste and flavor when relit. Save a Smoke is great for non-smoking.
And it looks like they just
areas.
shot
Made
all
of
of this on
finest anodized
camcorders.
aluminum, Save a Smoke will help you to smoke less and
That
save
guy
you
doesn't
money
look
too. Save a Smoke comes in either black, red, gold, or blue. It
Yeah,
also
so you
comes
can
in
match
a
all of your
handsome box and
outfits
makes
with
a
your
great
Save a
gift.
Smoke.
Save a Smoke is good for the environment by preventing forest fires and keeping the green clean.
I didn't catch that last time.
Save
Save a Smoke is good for the environment.
Or $14.95 for two. Call 1-800.
Oh my gosh. And again, you can get two of them for $15. Oh, here we go. They all just got Save a Smokes. Again, this is why being able to shoot at Universal Studios is such a no-brainer, such an advantage that nobody took advantage of. Because the Cowboys could do all their promos from a saloon.
The new tag team heavyweight champions of the world, man. Think about that.
They have a saloon lady.
You never wrestled with me yet.
Ooh. They're gonna have a foursome with their uncle.
What do you see, Sir Joe? Sir Joe, sounds good to me. Sir Joe, fuck it, brother.
Oh.
Say now, listen, fellas, if you're ready to do some real celebrating, why don't you come up and see me sometime? Come up and see me when I ain't
Come see me sometime, say. Big fan of the accent. The acting.
Kevin Kelly here with the man that took Blue Anderson.
Doc's Candy Store. I wonder if that's a euphemism for anything.
Dr. Proctor. Doc, congratulations. First of all, you seem
Dr. Proctor.
to take the gold. That's right, Kevin Kelly. You know, I went time limit draw.
He has dog hair.
Television heavyweight champion. And let me tell you something else, baby.
Like it looks like his hair is made of like a dog's ears.
That wasn't bad enough. He comes and tries to take a young rookie in the middle of the ring.
Also, he's got some titty ties on his singlet there.
Wrestling for a few short months, and the doctor had to come down, do the right thing, and keep this from happening.
Honest question, do they call him the doctor because he has medicine for everybody?
And I am going to take that title.
I am going to take that title. And then we're going to go out to my trunk.
Tried to intimidate Chris Proctor last week. It just didn't work. Let me tell you something.
Cliff Anderson.
And let me tell all these people out here, Chris Proctor, you're living in a dream world. You come out here, you stand out here during my matches, making yourself present.
Making yourself present. Chris Proctor, you come out during my matches, and you don't dissociate. So why is the TV title red, white, and blue?
So Chris Proctor, get yourself a quarter, brother, and dial 911. You ought to know them numbers real good, and you ought to know how to fill out them.
Yeah, because all your friends have overdosed.
Your career is over.
Alright.
Turner Broadcasting and Time Life Video dare you.
Wow, Turner Broadcasting product advertising on the IWF.
Award-winning nature video series that exposes the struggle to survive through uncensored, shocking photography. Join acclaimed naturalist David Attenborough for a close encounter with raw nature.
I assume Doc Proctor would be the naturalist.
The relentless drive to continue the bloodline and the miracle of birth.
Bloodline, throw him up.
Throw him up. Hunting and escaping for $9.99 and see why the law of the jungle is kill or be killed. If it captures your interest, you can get other videos about every other month.
I think this commercial has been the best match on the show.
Survival in the animal world. Take a walk on the wild side with Trials of Life. Call now to order Hunting and Escaping and find out why
Hunting and Escaping. It seems like a class from the IWF training center.
$9.99 plus $3.23 shipping and handling to the
I will say the prices for these tapes are pretty decent. I was expecting like 30, 40 bucks. I'm only like 10 bucks. Was he shredding weed?
Tenderized meats, fixed veal for scallopini, and make homemade pasta too. Introducing Roller Magic, the handheld food preparer.
I was expecting the next shot to be Blackjack Mulligan's
basil and dill. Its 5 supersized roller blades turn fresh slices of tomatoes, onions, and cilantro into a delicious.
And you can also shoot ankles of Mondo Clean.
Roll it over cabbage for coleslaw, cabbage salads and health salad. Chop ham for ham salad. Turn leftovers into corned beef hash in seconds. Chop nuts.
Like this just seems like a promo for a steel cage match.
Roller Magic makes perfect carrot and celery sticks. A dieter's delight. Roll it over sliced potatoes for perfect French fries. Keep rolling and get hash browns. Slice and dice celery for all types of salads.
Hell
also
yeah.
great for preparing vegetables
Celery.
for stir fry. Chop onions and mince garlic, coarse or fine, large or small quantities equally well. Roller Magic is easy to clean.
All right,
Unlock the blade unit, wash and let dry. The
if you're avoiding NXT spoilers, do not look at the Twitch chat. But if you are not avoiding NXT spoilers, big spoiler in the NXT chat, or the Twitch chat. No worries, Bam Dog. I figure most people in here don't care.
You'll get the Roller Magic tenderizer
Yeah,
unit.
shout out
5
Ethan
supersized
Page.
stainless steel cleated blades that tenderize meats. Act now, and we'll also include a special.
It's not
recipe book
confidence,
and
it's all
guide
ego.
to fresh herbs and spices. Altogether, a $44.95 value. Yours for only
Like, why isn't this a
$19.95.
deathmatch weapon?
Ordering is easy. Simply have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800.
Figure, like, Tournament of Death would have, like, a Roller Magic
death mail, send check or money order for just $19.95 plus $4 shipping and handling too. Roller Magic, Box 4400-D, Verona, New Jersey 07044. That's Roller Magic, Box 4400-D.
Like, the real money in wrestling during this time was selling ads to these Roller Magic type companies.
351-7300.
Heartbreakers, we told you. When it came down to it,
Oh, they found horses.
you know who took the gold. So how does it feel?
This might be from their actual ranch.
And watch the real champions. No more cheating. No more nothing.
I always loved to hold my championship belt while riding a horse.
We're gonna do what Uncle Jack says. Every time you see
Hey, David Waters. Very jealous you got to watch this in real
you
time.
interfere with us, you'll get it. If you step into that ring with us again, you'll find out why they say if the cold don't get you, the Winchester will.
Words from the World Tag Team Champion Long Riders now.
Who the hell's... Is this the Long Riders music? It is. The Long Riders, you can't tell because they have not turned on a single light in the building away from the ring. At least they're not pretending like they're brothers.
They also have a special present that what they'd like to deliver to the Long Riders, or rather to the Heartbreakers, that's that big bull rope.
Ooh, that big bull rope. Hey, hey.
That's a family tradition. Passed down from father to son and uncle to nephew, and that's exactly what has happened. Uncle Jack.
You know, all those fathers and nephews pass down their bull ropes.
To the Long Riders, Kip Winchester and Brett Colt. Although Kip and Brett
Brett
very familiar with the
Colt?
workings of the bull rope, being from Amarillo, Texas, and riding the trails for many years.
Well, that's true too, KK. But you know what? It's also funny.
I didn't even catch that. It was the theme from the Magnificent Sub. That's a good call, Mr. Wrestling 3.
Parade tragedy when someone steals a cowboy.
Here's Daddy Ass back when he was just
Exactly, it's a badge
ass.
of honor, from what I understand. Not too familiar with cowboy lore, but that has been
What weird careers the Long Riders would end up having.
Oh, Kip Winchester.
Again, one of them is Daddy Ass. The other one had a legit fight with Butterbean at a WrestleMania.
You know, CL, I understand that the Long Riders of Blackjack Mulligan, in spite of the fact that they've had their problems with the Heartbreakers and Mondo Clean, they've done a little bit of celebrating.
It looks like the camera operator is the third partner of the enhancement team.
Hey, I heard they whooped it up Texas style.
I have no comment on that, Kevin Kelly.
Kip Winchester working over the left arm of Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen could not come up with a more generic name, and that is a good enhancement.
They are bad dudes, man.
And there you
Yeah, Bart Gunn's a bad freaking dude. Like, I know the joke is to guffaw at him because he got knocked out by Butterbean, but like,
Ladies and gentlemen in any town, you better get your
he was an idiot for not taking him down. But like, I've talked to a couple people who have been around Bart Gunn who are like, yeah, you don't fuck with Bart Gunn.
That's exactly right. The Long Riders.
JR was so sure that Dr. Death would win because Dr. Death had like a reputation. Like, he was a bad dude at one point. Like, there's a reason they called him Dr. Death, and that's a name that he earned in college. That's not a wrestling name. Also, why the fuck is this guy wearing a mask?
Have taken the path of trying to back jump, humiliate, and eliminate the Long Riders.
Yeah, exactly. No shame in getting knocked up by Butterbean in 1999. Especially not being a boxer. Like, theoretically, Bart didn't. If Bart would have just taken him down over and over again, he would have won the fight. But Bart got it in his head. He had all these people telling him, you can knock him out. You can knock him out. And then he went out there with no footwork and got knocked out.
Mr. X in the ring against Kip Winchester. And these tall Texans are looking outstanding this week. A lot of tough teams gunning for the title. Drop toe hold and an elbow smash.
I do remember that clip, yes, where the New Age Outlaws were like, we didn't do a match with the Midnight Express.
Brett Colt fires him off. Catches him off. It's round up time for the out.
Why is Bart Gunn's been screaming at the top of his lungs? Also, what? Okay, I didn't see it. Like, it's so dark outside the ring. It just looked like Billy Gunn fell off the ropes.
We see this. Now they've got that bull rope. They've got that bull rope in their hands. Oh my!
I wish we could get a Brawl for All for 2024. The manager, Clint, is Champagne Kane. Jack. So that is official that in canon, in the IWF, that Blackjack Mulligan's name is Jack, and his nickname is Black. Black Jack Mulligan.
Once again, we are successful. Once again, we're showing you ignorant rednecks out there what happens when you make a couple of good old boy heartbreakers. You're gonna go home with your heart broke. Ain't that right, Mr. Hey, you guys stole the belt. You stole it.
Yeah, it's dark because there's nobody there. Also, why did he just pick Kevin Kelly's nose? Why is everybody taking Kevin Kelly's microphone?
We're the Heartbreakers.
Brian, my grandfather's best friend called him Blackie. My grandfather was, I want to be clear, white.
Fans, Kevin Kelly here in front of the Bates Motel with Nasty Ronnie and his organization. Ronnie,
and his organization. Look at this organization.
In town, every town that I go to with the Possessor and the Stomper, the Death Wagon.
I wonder if they have an LLC.
Taking carcasses out, one by one.
Kevin Kelly's acting here is
You're gonna get
wonderful.
your hanging again. Chubby McCool, you bringing back jumping people? They're going down too. What do you have
Wait,
to
did he
say
just call
about it?
Chubby
About the
MC
brilliant
Chubby
stinking
McCool?
carcass. I'll tell you what right now, McCool. I'm tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you. And I'm going to finish you off once and for all.
Yeah.
That's right, Chubby OB. Chubby OB, it's coming down to you.
Chubby OB, get it? Obese?
Oh, what's O stand for?
All right, Stephen J. Neptune with this day in history of the air date. June 10th, 92, the Portland Trail Blazers beat the Chicago Bulls in Game 4 of the 92 NBA Finals. The Blue Jays beat the New York Yankees, and the New York Mets lost to the Expos. Thank you, Stephen J. Neptune, man. Always appreciate
cleaning breakthrough of our lifetime, made and patented in America. Just spray the sponge, then slide and glide. Even corners and edges come clean. Now simply flip it to buff streak free every time.
Flip it.
Plus, moisture will not penetrate successive paper sheets. Flip It is inexpensive to use because you don't spray the glass, you spray the sponge. And Flip It uses only 1% of the paper normally used to clean glass.
I would like
Now,
a
it's
Flip
easy
It so
be
I don't have to
efficient and
pay for
help
paper
save trees.
towels.
Flip It comes in two models, one for the home and one for the car. And Flip It
Oh,
is thin and
because
easy to
cars
store.
are
Plus,
way
you
more
never
delicate.
throw Flip It away because the Flip It is absolutely 100% guaranteed for a lifetime. Now you can own Flip It
They
for
rented
only
a car.
$19.95 each plus $4.50 shipping and handling. Order any two and get one free. Each unit comes with 2 sponges and 12 paper sheets, plus pump spray and solution. For fast delivery, call 1-800.
Most of these items are a lot cheaper than I think
Glass the hard way. Free. Only from the
Hey, have a baseball. There we go, Chubby MC. I've been waiting for this the last 2 hours. That's a great robe. He could just have come out wearing his ring outfit, but no, he had to have a great robe too. Also, is that a Malcolm X hat? Oh shit, Nuclear Assassin #1 gonna wrestle the Chubby MC, and it's the big one. We got a battle. Got a beefy match, a meat madness battle of sorts.
Double tough, Nuclear Assassin #1, taking over very fast here against Chubby MC.
Did he just call that guy really fast?
Boy, they're just working together better and better and better.
Chubby MC has not just the comfiest ring gear of the night, maybe the comfiest ring gear I've ever seen. Those are legit just pajamas.
Improving each and every week. That's what it's all about, KK. That's right. Chubby MC moving out very well.
Oh, Nuclear Assassins have hard heads.
Neither one affected by the other.
Oh, this match is great. Brenticus Maximus, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate the continued support.
Thanks to the freight train.
I'm glad that Chubby MC has earned your sub.
Action, great action like this. Each and every night on the Power in Paradise store. Chubby block.
The Power in Paradise store. This is Paradise. Chubby MC against the Nuke. Nuke #1. Yeah, Chubby! Yelled one person in the back.
There you see the sinister one,
Nasty Ronnie, who's standing somewhere over there. Can't quite see.
Well, I think he's determined to bring that death wagon. Nasty
Now we needed a chin lock in this match.
He is not the manager of the Nuclear Assassins. He is down here for LG.
You don't know that.
He can stand at ringside.
He could be.
With Killer the Hun. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's just a bad scene. Chubby MC down here at ringside.
All these noises.
He may just be
He's shoving his man breasts down on that rope.
Chubby MC for a potential attack. Although the Nuclear Assassins are without a manager here in the IWF, so I'll give you that much. And the Nuclear Assassin looking very good here against Chubby MC.
You can't tell if he's the one in pain or not. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna get a body slam. Nope, we're getting... Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, he's gonna hurt himself. Oh, chubby MC. He's not strong MC. Kinda like me, just heavy. I'm a big person, but I can't lift anything to save my life. I feel that. Something's happening. Oh, hey, Jack Director. Thank you so much for the kind words. I saw you follow the other day. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jack. Over on Twitch. Oh. Okay, this doesn't feel right. This feels bad. This feels icky. A little ickier than the other ones. Especially since they just left him there. Yeah, that felt bad. Again, this is Universal Studios.
Thunder and Lightning, gentlemen, the tag team scene, a lot of changes.
That's right, Kevin Kelly. You know, there's a lot
Are we just
of promo
replaying the
around
promo
IWF
from last
as far as the
week?
tag team situation is concerned. But I want to make one thing clear. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It doesn't matter who we wrestle or who we have to go
I love Fake Sting's little earring. Little dangly thing is the...
Strictly business, and that's all. And it
what's his
doesn't matter
face
who
from
holds
Home
those title
Alone?
belts.
The
We've waited this
guy at
long
the
to get a title
airport.
shot, and we're not going anywhere because you can't stop what can't be stopped. Because you're going to feel the thunder.
And you're going to get struck by lightning.
You have what it takes to
Yeah, maybe that is a different promo, because they didn't have Kevin Kelly just blabbing on at the end of it.
Official IWF Training Center. Learn training and conditioning methods from professionals and find out what it takes to become a
I just want to know what these exhibitioning methods
Try the
are.
rest, so learn from the best at the IWF Training Center by calling area code 407-438-6411.
That's just somebody's house now, probably.
6411. Don't miss it. Be there.
Another Save a Smoke commercial. Save a Smoke's really pouring money into the IWF.
When and where you want. But there is a solution, smokers. Introducing Save a Smoke. It may look like an expensive pen, but it's actually a unique chamber designed to extinguish a
unique
lit cigarette
chamber.
in seconds while retaining the cigarette's
way to
original
put
taste
it.
and flavor when relit. Save a Smoke is great for non-smoking areas. Made of the finest anodized aluminum, Save a Smoke will help you to
Yeah, Save a Smoke would
and
make a
save you
shitload
money, too.
nowadays
Save
for
a Smoke comes in either black,
weed
red, gold,
smokers.
or blue. It also comes in this handsome box and makes a great gift. Save a Smoke is good for the environment by preventing
Yeah,
forest
it's
fires
good
and
for
keeping
the
green
environment.
green. When a puff is enough, Save a Smoke. $9.95 for one or
puff is enough.
$14.95 for two. Call 1-800-767-5900. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Is the radio of the 21st century available now? Using only
Whoa.
solar energy, this
Late
fantastic
contender for best
futuristic
commercial
FM
right
radio
here.
actually plays without
A
electricity
radio
or batteries,
helmet.
and the solar panels never wear
Solar
out or need
powered
maintenance.
radio
Never.
hat.
This miracle of advanced technology can be worn at any outdoor event or when biking or
You know,
walking,
you and me just
even on cloudy days,
wearing our
because by
radio
using just
hats,
an ordinary
listening to
light
different
bulb,
stations.
Your solar visor can be recharged even if the sun doesn't shine for weeks. So enjoy your favorite
So
FM
what's the point of the
programs
solar
wherever you are
thing, then?
with the unique solar-powered FM radio
Wait, is she
visor.
like
Bargain price at
ESPing
only
a TV
$19.95.
signal?
So get several for gifts. Visa and MasterCard holders, call toll-free 1-800-876-9998.
Solar FM radio visor. I love that. I genuinely want
for
one.
shipping to Solar FM Radio Visor, Box 208, Freeport, New York, 11520. That's 1-800-876-9998. 1-800-876-9998.
Radiohead. I get it, Giovanni, over on YouTube.
Do you know that bright, colorful lures help catch bass, walleye, and other game fish? That's because
Oh, Amazon still has one of the... Oh, wait, Amazon has the Save a Smokes. You can get a Save a Smoke for just under $8 on Amazon, says Scuffle and Hillbilly.
Just activate the illuminating light stick.
Then insert into the glow-getter top order lure or the deep running lure with its unique flash bill.
Oh, it's
The
glowing
lights with 4
lure
million colors attract fish in even the
for
murkiest
assholes
water.
who fish at
Glow-getter,
night.
the reusable lighted lure that's irresistible to game fish. Order the
Oh, they have
Glow-getter
Save a
today.
Smoke for
You'll be
joints. They're
hooked.
called
The
Doob
Glow-getter,
Tubes.
that includes one top
Hell
order
yeah,
lure,
thank
one
you,
deep order lure,
Alabuch.
and 8 colorful light sticks, all
Doob
for only
Tubes.
$14.95 plus shipping. And
That's
don't
fine,
forget, the
Brenticus.
Glow-getter makes a
Don't
great
need
gift.
to.
Visa and MasterCard
Yeah,
holders
rest
call
up.
1-800-876-9998.
We appreciate your
Or
efforts
send
when
your
you're
check or
able
money
to, but
order
yeah,
to
never feel like you
Glow-getter,
have
Box
to.
208, Freeport, New York, 11520.
Doob Tubes. Of course they're called Doob Tubes.
Oh yeah, fans, another great hour.
Oh yeah, fans.
Action. Here with the guy on the lever and myself is Blackjack.
What's so great about it? And every time I turn my head around here, some yellow belly, bitch jumping, udder pulling rat is
Bitch jumping?
I'll tell you what about it.
You just called those guys yellow belly bitch jumping turds?
And brother, you're looking at the baddest people coming down the pike because Fast Eddie and I know, baby, the train is already pulled.
Wait, did he just make up a person? Fast Eddie? Oh, Eddie Mansfield. I get it. The heel commentator who he's friends with, apparently.
You know something? I've had a lot of wars with that guy right there in my career. And I tell you what,
Yeah, that is Eddie Mansfield, yeah.
And I tell you what, it's family business now. You know, the Heartbreakers are one of my faves. But I'll tell you what, it's gonna be.
Yeah, he's the heel commentator, but he just happens to be friends with the top babyface.
You better strap yourself in, pal. Go. I'm gonna see you next
Hey,
week.
Stratosphere24, thank you so much for the follow. It's a shame we didn't get a Thunder and Lightning match. Ring announcer's name was Slick Rick, of course it was. Special thanks to Save the Smoke. Also, all these wrestlers that we did not see wrestle today. Alright, Adam, take her easy. So, those shots alone make this look way more legit than any other wrestling company.
Universal Studios, Florida, the home of Earthquake, Confrontation, E.T.
IWF, the Smoking Guns got their breaks there, Shaq Director, as a Damian Dementos in WWF for about a year. Yes. Superstars, the IWF. One more time before we head out. Here's what we'll be watching if you missed it. Tuesday, exclusively on Twitch, WCW Deep Cuts Live.
Think this year. Think of the hillsides there in Sturgis. Everybody in those black and white NWO shirts. All those bicycles and those Huffies and Schwinns coming down the side.
No, it's not Huffies and Schwinns and bicycles. It's motorcycles.
You said a bike rally.
All right, I gotta get back in center here as I knock over my table. That does it for tonight's special presentation of Off the Grid. I feel like we've learned a lot about ourselves and about various products. Need to turn that down a little. So yeah, thank you all so much for spending the last 2 hours with me here on YouTube and or Twitch, wherever you hung out with me. Yeah, it's been fun. A lot of you that have been here tonight between the two platforms, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'll be back Tuesday exclusively on Twitch. And who knows if the archive will even be up on YouTube, because they didn't let the last week's WCW Deep Cuts Live was banned from YouTube. And I apologize for that, YouTube folks. I tried my hardest. I tried to cut it up into segments, wouldn't go. So yeah, you gotta catch me live on Twitch every Tuesday if you want to catch WCW Deep Cuts Live. And yeah, so. But this has been Off the Grid. I'll be back not next Sunday, but the Sunday after. Remember, it's every other Sunday I do these. I'll find something else weird that we'll watch together. And hopefully here, the next couple weeks, we'll hit that Twitch subscriber goal. And we'll be able to watch Ready to Rumble over on Twitch. But for now, again, my name is Tom. My handle's right there. Go follow me on either platform that you're watching if you're not followed me yet, or subbed, or what have you. But yeah, thank you all so much. Hope to see you Tuesday on Twitch, and if not, just make it to Tuesday. This has been Off the Grid. I'm Tom. Go to bed.